Hi everyone, it's Laura here from the kindness community, and I'm here today going to have a chat with Karen about what she does in our market. So over to you. Tell us about who you are and what you do.
Hey, so I'm Karen. I run the Kind Shop and also Mighty Makers. So Kind Shop is a online kindness shop, which helps people feel less alone and that they matter. We have lots of thoughtful gifts like a self-love inspirational mug.
Oh,
We've
cute.
got little badges. We love enamel badges, don't we? So this is Invisible Illness Club. And then we've got lots of hug enamel badges, and this one is a hug from mum. So you can
Oh,
like put
that's
it
so
inside your
cute.
ticket and things. We've got like lots of lovely cards, haven't we? And you've bought a lot, haven't you, for kindness kit?
Yeah.
No, and we also have
Yeah,
kindness community as well. So we've got lots of magnets and little badges and earrings and all sorts of things, haven't we? Yeah, so it's all about making sure that, that people who are really struggling with, maybe mental health, illness, chronic illness, disability, grief, loneliness, anxiety, any things where people really, really need a boost to know that somebody really cares about them. So when you don't know what to say, it's a great way of letting somebody know that you really care about them. And we also support lots of small businesses who are trying to make the world a kinder place as well. So maybe they are doing really good things in the world and helping to charities and things like that. A lot of the entrepreneurs who sell things on Kind Shop do so because they've experienced, mental health challenges or really difficult experiences in life where they have a really great understanding and empathy with people. So being built with that in mind, so it helps create a kinder world, and that's what we're all about, us, aren't we? Because you never know what battles somebody else is experiencing. I think we've
absolutely.
all felt, when we've gone through a difficult time. Yeah, and we've been lucky enough where somebody's given us kindness, just helped us keep going, hasn't it?
Exactly. And so that's Kind Shop. And obviously, you've got amazing kind gifts there, and loads of them end up in
Yeah,
our kindness kits going to people who are having a really tough time. Exactly like you say, sometimes you just don't know
yeah.
what to
Thank you
say,
so
but you
much.
want to let
Yeah.
someone know that you're thinking of them and that they're being really brave considering what they're going through or whatever. So there's lots of things on Kind Shop that are absolutely perfect for raising self-esteem and things like that. So tell us, you mentioned Mighty Makers as well. What does Mighty
Yeah.
Makers do?
So I run that with Sharon, and we'll perhaps have a little chat next week with everybody about that. Was built because I became chronically ill myself, and so is Sharon. We struggle a lot, and you lose friends, you lose your job quite often because you become unreliable, and you lose your sense of purpose. About what I notice is that people craft to help with their mental health and to gain that sense of purpose again. But lots of people don't know how to sell. And all my background before I became ill was, in e-commerce basically for the largest retail company. So I did all the websites and the usability of everything like that. So I was able to build something, together with Shat really helps people to sell their handmade crafts and give people the purpose again. But the beating heart, as you know, of Mighty Maker Club, where we all come together and we really, really support each other because we have shared understanding. So people might they struggle with mental health, chronic illness, they're neurodiverse or disability. They're caring for somebody with any of those things. So all of our lives have been turned upside down. And together we have this wonderful little place where we really understand each other. Lots of our friends, previous friends, we've lost so many friends along the way, haven't quite understood. So it's a great place just share and feel that we really belong and celebrate each other's happy dances as well,
Exactly.
in the
You
same
see
way that we do,
so many
in,
happy
in the
dances.
kindness community market.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you see so many happy dances on Mighty
Yes.
Makers because
Yeah.
everyone is so
Oh,
talented, and that is what's so lovely. This isn't like a pity thing for people who are chronically ill. This is like a celebration of how
no.
amazing people are. You know, life has dealt them a bad hand, but they are creating and they are making incredible, beautiful things. All of these things that are around me on my gallery wall here, nearly all of them are made by Mighty Makers.
Yeah.
So you can see the kind of talent that is reflected in that pool of people and the support that everyone gets, not just from each other, which is incredible, but from yourself and Sharon as well. You are not kind of millionaires off on a yacht, not caring about what people on the platform are actually doing. You guys are there all the time, really looking after the community and really helping people. And I saw you put out another guide this morning on all these different ways that you can support people to sell their creations, and that kind of help is just invaluable, especially when,
Yeah.
like you said, like a lot of us didn't come to this from an angle of like, oh, we're really techie business people who happen to make something. We're crafters, we're creatives, we
Mm.
make beautiful things. And then like the selling part and all the marketing and all of that is maybe like another level that maybe we get a bit stuck with. And you guys just make that so easy for us, especially with tell us about the brain fog fairy. That is like my favorite part. Aside from the community, obviously, but it's
Oh,
just so
yeah.
clever.
So, like, nobody likes in products, do they? On a, whether that be eBay or another marketplace. I actually personally hate listing. I've got thousands of online shop and I'm not great at listing products. So I really wanted, myself and Sharon really want a way to help people to list products. So we've created the Brain Fog Fairy. So all you need to do is pop, a few little words, and then you click on fairy do your work, this little fairy button, and then it creates this whole title and description for you. And lots of people, they've said, I want to buy my own products now. And it's so
Yeah,
much easier to have somebody else
that's so true.
describing your products than
I was
yourself, isn't
explaining
it?
it to my
Yeah.
dad as well and saying about like how helpful it is and how like
Yeah.
when you're really like in the thick of it with your own product, you sort of you know it all about your product. So it's quite hard sometimes to
Mhm.
really sort of put yourself in the customer's view of it, if you know what I mean, because you feel like it's all obvious because you already know it.
Yeah.
But yeah, then you read what the brain fairies come up with and it's like, oh my God, I want to buy this
Exactly.
now.
Yeah.
And that obviously really helps people get sales as well, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
You guys have made it so
It
accessible,
really does.
and
Yeah.
we can cover a lot more of that next week. You, Sharon, and myself will have a proper chat and really introduce everyone to Mighty Makers and how well it works with the market. Because yeah, obviously you can see we get lots of happy dances between us. So the platforms work really well together, and we'll continue doing that, and we can tell people more about that
Really
in the weeks
well.
to come. Now, let us know why you like selling in the market because you sell in our market as Mighty Makers, promoting the platform and as Kind Shop yourself as well. So, why do you come to us when there's no tie in, there's no
Yes.
subscription, no one's making you come back market after market? So, what makes you keep coming back?
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons that, we come back, that to be fair, I would love a tie-in because I'm not going to miss any market. Kind Shop or Mighty Makers really, really benefit. We have a store for Mighty Makers because we want to help promote everybody on the site. Mighty also, because they want to support their own business, but also want to support you as well and everything you're doing. So you do everything voluntarily and you put so much heart into everything that you do. And it's all surrounded. Obviously, it's perfect for Kind Shop, but it's also perfect for Mighty Makers as well because, lots of people in there are struggling as well, and they've come towards you, they've navigated towards you because of all of your kindness. So it's a great way for us all to come together as well as the market being absolutely fabulous. I get happy sales all the time through whenever your market's on. My scales, rocket up. So
I'm
I'm
so
just so
pleased to hear
grateful for
that.
that because it's the perfect audience. Yeah, it really, really does. We all know that we are, helping to support what you're doing with sending out the kindness kits and the mental health. People really, really need it. And I just can't believe how much support you give for us all. So, you get us on radio, you're always on the social media, but also, whenever you comment on practically everybody. these
I
posts,
do try to. I
being a
do try to
cheerleader
go
for
through every
everybody.
day and
Yeah, I don't know how you do it.
normally through half
It's
closed eyes, to be
impossible to do. I
honest.
like dribbling as well. I'm feeling really poorly most of the time, but you keep going with it just to make sure that, everybody feels, that belong and, that they are talented and they're recognized, which is absolutely lovely. And it's, all of the talent in there is incredible,
It's
isn't it? I want them all
amazing.
to join Mighty Bakers because everybody's just amazing. I know a lot of people in there are struggling as well, aren't they? So, they if anybody wants to join Mighty Makers, we of course have a little discount, don't we, for
You do,
everybody
yeah.
as well. So if they're Mighty, you get a discount on the community market, which is amazing, isn't it? But yeah, I think, everything that you're doing is, I mean, I just adore you, don't I? So everything that you're doing is just absolutely amazing. But it's incredible to see everybody getting happy dances and, as long as you put the work, make sure that you post, which is unlimited posts.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for everything you do.
Thank you so much, Karen. And obviously, we work very closely together. So there's a lot of crossover between all the platforms and what we buy from Coin Shop. And then we buy from lots of Mighty Makers that are all around me as well. And then those people sell a lot of the time in the market to get more customers to their Mighty Maker shops. So they all sort of feed into each other, which is a wonderful
Yeah,
community effort. And everyone supporting each other, which is what it's all about. So thank you so much for joining me and giving me an insight
yeah,
and everybody else out there an insight into Kind Shop and Mighty Makers. And we'll delve deeper into Mighty Makers next time. Thank you so much for joining me.
yeah. We're showering as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, bye, bye, bye.
Bye.